Vanakkam Prabha.
Vanakkam, Vijay.
It's so great to see you after a long time.
Yeah, same
So,
here, same here.
I was looking at Kural, particularly related to the farmers and the farming. And I found one particular Kural which was so powerful. It's Kural number 1035. And it comes under the Adhigaram called Uravu. Uravu means agriculture or farming in Tamil. Yeah? So the Quran goes like this. Iravar, Irappar Kondru Ivar, Karavadu, Kai Seidun, Malay Avar. So the direct translation for this is Valluvar is talking about how the farming and the farmer, their occupation is so honorable. So what they say is that farmers are those people who are self-sufficient. They do their own work and they raise their own money and they are self-sufficient. So that's the first part of it. The best part of it comes in the second part, wherein it says the farmer have got a unique quality wherein they will offer or provide to others in need. So more of a giver. That is something which he has brought out so nicely in this particular thing, Quran. I want to check your thoughts in terms of, how does this resonate with you and what are some personal things that comes to your mind?
Oh, sure, Vijay. Thanks a lot. Your description of Thiruvalluvar's Kural brought me back to my own childhood, perhaps 50 years ago. You know, I grew up in a rubber estate. My parents were laborers. Uh, Financially, obviously, we had challenge, but I could feel we were actually very rich. Rich in the sense we had a small farmland. We had cows. So food was never an issue.
Mm.
And there's always a sense of responsibility. Each and every one of us have something to do.
Mhm.
And one thing like what you mentioned about farmers, every time we have a guest or friends
Mhm.
come to my house, they will never go at empty-handed. There could be some mango from our farm or some fruits or flowers. And my mom especially always have the sense of giving.
Mm.
And I can see the joy of giving. So we could be financially not that rich,
Mhm.
but we were enjoying, or rather my parents were enjoying the process of giving. So that is one part of it. And recently, all of us experiencing COVID.
Mhm.
And in Malaysia, particularly, we had a lot of problem, at least in the initial stage, in relation to vaccine. Obviously, we are not manufacturing vaccine, so we are relying on other countries for vaccine.
Mm.
That's given. But later I realized we were also reliant on other countries for
Yeah.
food.
Mm.
For thousands of years, we've been farming in this country, but today, Malaysia is dependent on foreign countries even for our own rice.
Mm.
I hope Thiruvalluvar's Kural not only inspiring us, but also inspiring the policy makers, the politicians, the leaders of this country to give enough emphasis on farming and encourage and create relevant infrastructure policies to inspire the younger generation to enjoy the farming and give due recognition so that they can have significant economic impact for
Sure.
this noble profession. Wonderful Kural as always. Thank you very much.
Excellent. This has been fantastic, Prabha. The way that you linked up the whole thing and reflecting on your own life. Beautiful. It also brought me to something I observed very recently. I was in India last 2 3 weeks, and I happened to meet many people, and I found two categories of people. Broadly putting, there was one set of people who were happy, and there was another set of people who were miserable. And now, if you look at what's behind the happiness and what's behind the misery, the common thing that came in is that the people who are happy with themselves and what is happening, irrespective of what's happening, is that they were givers. Now, on the other hand, the takers, they want things from others, so they sort of put their begging bowl outside and feel miserable, even though they have lots of things. So, even if you are a billionaire, if you are not a giver but a taker, you end up becoming more miserable. So that's something which I reflected on. I thought I'll share with you also on this one. Thank you very much, Prabha, and I will see you in the next conversation.
Thank you very much, Vijay. Wonderful.